Hi friends, this video can be considered as a part 3 video of the user authentication process. So in the first video, I showed you how to handle the authentication token and how to save it in local storage and how to send these details, the token, using the Angular interceptor to the API. And in the second video, I showed you in Node.js part, the API end, how to use the JSON Web Token, how to sign the secret key, and how to verify the key once user logged in for the authorization. So the authentication and the authorization taken care in those two previous videos. These videos, this video will explain, in this video I will explain how to stop the user if user is not logged in. As I already told you that this user guard is guarded by the user login concept. User will not be able to come to this navigation route, this page, users page, until he is logged in. So as you can see, I clicked here, I navigated to login page with the users return URL, so that I log in and it will send us again back to users landing page, users page. So how do we do this, right? So this is pretty simple. You may already know this using, I'm doing using authguard. So this is the user route, and for this module to load I have added the can activate condition here, the guard here, and I mentioned the auth guard here. So what is this auth guard? Let's go to this auth guard and we'll check the can activate function. Here as you can see, we are taking this current user details, right? This is basically we are getting from the uh, one subject, or you can say we're getting it from the local storage. Here if user is present, then we are returning as true. That means if user is logged in, we have the data current user, then we are saying that yes, you are welcome, you can come to this page in which you are trying to navigate. So that's one part. And in case if it's not available, the user current user is not available, we are navigating to login route with the parameter return URL which you want to access, and saying that it's fault, you are not allowed to view this page. So this is the can activate. Using this, we are stopping the user from viewing this page until he is logged in. So this is can activate. Now can deactivate. I'll show that later. Before that, let's see can activate child. So for this, let me show you about out. The about module already loaded, and the module about module has this many children, four or five children under this route. So let's move to this route and we'll see here. So let me close this. So this is the about route. Here you can see in the route configuration of this module, we have this many children, and we guarded all these children with this can activate child method. That means if this auth guard returns true, only then you can view any of this page. Otherwise, you are not allowed to view this page. Suppose you have also added here some guard and it's returned false, the parent one, the can activate child, still you are not allowed to view this page. So the parent one is the highest priority. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Can activate child. We'll see this one in this page. We have this one. We are just, let's see first what's happening in the browser. That is the one alert message. This is the same model I have already showed you. If you don't know, if I have not seen that video, you can see it there. I've given the link in the description. So this is the common model which is opening from here, that you are not allowed to view this page. Now how it's opening? I have created one subject, behavior subject here, and just calling the next of this behavior subject, and I'm saying that returning false, that you are not allowed to activate this route, you are not allowed to view any of these children here, any of the child, you cannot go to that route until I return it true from here. So now it's false, so you cannot view those pages. Now let's see how this is happening, right? So this behavior subject, when I call next, the observable which is already subscribing this, that will get executed, right? So let's see, since the confirmation modal we have in header section, so let's go to header component. Here you will see that I authguard dot that observable I have subscribed, and here when I say permission dot status equal to no access, that is here I'm sending permission dot status equal to no access, right? When I'm sending this permission dot status is no access, we will be showing the modal open modal with this content. These are the content to be displayed as header section and the body section. These details, these strings, this text is also getting passed from the auth guard itself. If you want to change anything, so you can do that also. See, I send it here, so let's see, this should work and this should show the message here. It will update and we can view this in the modal content itself. So this is the activate can activate child. So hopefully it's clear to everyone. Now come to can deactivate. I know this is also very common. Let's see it in action first. Say I'm in the register page, right? And I made any change. Now I try to navigate away from this page. So it will show me that message. You have some changes unsaved. Do you want to exit or not? If I click exit, it will navigate. If I click no, it will not go. Right. So this is pretty simple. But the reason I'm showing it is because, okay, let me show the flow first. So I have this in the registration component and in the registration module. When I say in registration module, that is the route configuration I have in the registration module, like can deactivate. And here I'm setting this in the, I'm passing this in the can deactivate array. So let's go to can deactivate. Here you can see I have created one interface which is saying that it will be can deactivate type and it can return observable or promise or boolean tuple type, any of these three types. And this has been used here. It will be, we're creating the class can activate guard, implement this can activate, and here as you can see I'm just calling this can deactivate. Here when I say, when I call this can deactivate, it's returning something. What's returning? It's returning component dot can deactivate, right? So it's essentially the component that need to be passed here. So let's go to the component. Since I'm calling it from routing component, so it should be passed and it will call this component. So this is the registration component, and I have included that interface here. That one can component deactivate, and I'm just implementing it. While doing this, I also define a function here can deactivate. Here I'm saying that it could be any of these three type. This three type of data could be written from here: observable, either promise or boolean. This three type. Now I'm checking that if the form which one we have it's touched or not. That means user had made any changes there or not. If not, then just return true. Yes, you can navigate. Right? If not, then show the confirmation message here. So I have not made any changes here, so I can navigate now. If I made any change here, I'll not be allowed to navigate and it will be showing me the confirmation message. Now the problem is, the reason I'm creating this video, that this confirmation message, the default confirmation one will not be acceptable anyway, right? Nowadays, we have rich interfaces. There, the default one, the browser default confirmation box, no client will accept. We'll have to show some rich modal window. So we could make use of the existing one, the common modal window we have. But how to do this, right? So we can again make use of the subject. We'll be sending a subject there and we'll be subscribing that. So let's create that. I have one modal already showing here. Let me show you the modal. So this is the modal will be shown on navigate away. This one, I'm making this false initially so that it does not get displayed initially. And also I'm creating one subject. And here, when the user has something in the form touched, user has touched the form, that means user has made some changes in the form, we will be showing this modal, right? We are doing this, we are making this flag as true, and this flag has been used to show the modal here. This is the modal window saying the confirm navigation, and you have some unsafe change, we lose those data if you navigate. So here it's showing the message, but how to stop the user from navigating away? Using this, we'll be returning this subject. We are returning this subject, that's okay, but how to send those data when user click OK or cancel, right? So see, suppose user click on yes, he wants to navigate away. So in the yes, we have that function call and passing as true, and in no, we're passing as false. In case of yes, we'll be uh, we'll be setting those data, and we'll call the next of that subject. So when we are setting next of this subject, so essentially, and this data will be returned from here. And as we already mentioned that from this can deactivate, we can also return observable. So it's matching the condition. We are returning one observable from there, right? So in this way, either true or false, yes or no, we sent from this modal window, or this button yes or no button, it will pass to the can deactivate method itself, and that will be returned from here. So using that, either we'll stay on the same page or we'll navigate away. So this is the process. I will cover three section: can deactivate, can activate child, and can deactivate. So hopefully you like this video. So here ends the complete flow of user authentication and authorization in three part one, part two, part three. That is Angular part, Node.js part, and Angular guard authentication guard part. Where I'm this in this video, I'm covering can activate, can deactivate, can activate child. Thanks everyone. If you like this video, please do share, give me a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.